Are you planning to buy a home soon? If so, you might be under the impression that it's a simple, straightforward process. However, the reality is that many first-time homebuyers often find themselves tripping over costly mistakes, turning their dream into a nightmare. The key to a smooth home buying journey is being well-informed and prepared for any pitfalls that may come your way. Don't worry, we're here to guide you through the common mistakes that homebuyers make and how you can avoid them. The first common mistake is not getting pre-approved for a mortgage. Now, what does that mean? Getting pre-approved for a mortgage is like getting a green light from your lender before you start house hunting. It's a preliminary step that tells you how much the bank is willing to lend you based on your credit score, income, and other financial details. Now, why is it important? Imagine finding the house of your dreams only to realize you can't afford it. That's a heartbreaking experience, isn't it? Moreover, sellers often prefer buyers who have pre-approval because it shows that they're serious and financially ready to make a purchase. Without a pre-approval, you're essentially window shopping without knowing your budget. You can end up wasting a lot of time looking at homes you can't afford. Or worse, you might lose out on your dream home to another buyer who is prepared. So, before you start house hunting, make sure to get pre-approved for a mortgage. Another common mistake is skipping the home inspection. You might be tempted to cut corners, especially if the house looks perfect on the surface. But beneath that fresh coat of paint and shiny hardwood floors could be a world of hidden issues. We're talking about faulty wiring, old plumbing, or even a crack in the foundation. These aren't things you can see during a casual walkthrough. A professional home inspector has the training and expertise to spot these problems. They'll give the property a thorough examination, from roof to basement, and provide you with a detailed report. This isn't just a checklist of potential problems, it's a powerful tool for negotiations. You could use it to ask the seller to fix the issues or lower the price. Skipping the home inspection is like buying a car without looking under the hood. Sure, it might run fine today, but what about tomorrow? Remember, a home inspection can save you from future headaches and expenses. Many homebuyers tend to overlook additional costs. This is a common mistake that can lead to financial strain down the line. When you're planning to buy a home, the purchase price is just the beginning. There are many other costs that come along with homeownership. Firstly, there are closing costs. These are fees paid at the closing of a real estate transaction. They could include costs for things like title searches, appraisals, and escrow deposits. These can add up to several thousands of dollars depending on the price of the home. Then, there's property tax. This is a recurring cost, paid annually or semi-annually, that's based on the assessed value of your property. It's a cost that can fluctuate over time as property values change. And let's not forget about maintenance costs. Homes require upkeep, and whether it's a minor repair or a major overhaul, it's important to have a budget for these expenses. So, when budgeting for your new home, make sure to factor in all the additional costs. Let's recap the common mistakes to avoid when buying a home. Firstly, not getting pre-approved for a mortgage can put you at a disadvantage in the home buying process. It's like going shopping without knowing your budget. A pre-approval gives you a clear understanding of how much you can afford and shows sellers that you're a serious buyer. So before you start house hunting, make sure to get pre-approved. Secondly, skipping the home inspection is like buying a car without a test drive. The home inspection is your opportunity to uncover any potential issues with the property. It could be anything from a leaky roof to structural damage. You wouldn't want any surprises after you've already moved in, would you? Lastly, overlooking additional costs associated with homeownership can lead to financial strain down the road. Things like property taxes, homeowners insurance, and maintenance costs can add up. When calculating your budget, factor in these additional costs to avoid any financial surprises. In essence, being informed and prepared when buying a home is crucial. It's not just about finding a house you love, it's also about making sure it's a sound investment. Take the time to understand the process, do your homework, and don't rush into anything. Remember, buying a home is a big decision. Avoid these common mistakes to make your home buying experience as smooth and stress-free as possible.